Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Outer Worlds 2. When we last joined our companions here, we had just rolled into Westport to try and rejoin Miles to his partner Zebulon. And we find that this town seems to be infested with creatures, and there's a lot of buildings to look through. So let's get to that and start investigating what all there is to see here. Okay, so let's start up at the top. Shock rod times 25. Is that a one-use only weapon? Plasma soak. A heat sink. Is that like a mod?
Anyway, Commander, at least until we talk with Zeb.
No.
Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, so we're currently wearing the Peacekeeper armor. But actually, 15,525. 15,525 still has the grit. Fan braced is slightly better, so let's actually change that.
Anyway, Commander, at least until we sure.
Plus 20% damage resistance while below. Plus 25% damage resistance to plasma and 5% physical damage. Yeah, we'll definitely take that. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Crapping on. I actually don't know if there's any actual need to destroy those, but I just get this sensation that if I don't, the creatures will eventually respawn. I don't know if that's actually true or not, but it seems logical, so we're gonna destroy it. Ah, nice. We got another collectible. I think that was one we already had, though. We didn't get a new record count. Perhaps Westport's curativist can make use of the contents inside. That seems like that may be a quest thing. Ah, cool. Another tossball card. +1 toxicity crash threshold. Nice. Everything? Yeah, I think it was. Okay. Alright, moving on. Another high security lockbox. Nice. We're gonna have to make a run back to the ship at some point and see if we can do something with those. to. Alrighty. This building. Okay. A building with no obvious entry point. At least not down at this level that we can see. Alrighty. We could get on top of this giant engine, maybe we
Boy,
could.
me. This thing could have landed right on Zeb. We got damn lucky.
Yes, we did. There's no obvious path up. And this building, no entrance. Nope, I don't think so. Westport. Okay, and that is unreachable. There's no entrance up top. Alrighty. Huh. That is as far as you can go. That probably means we're about to die. There we go. You never know, though, man. They can hide stuff in places you would never think to look. You just don't know unless you actually go there and look at it. Okay. That is, I think, all the buildings. Now we will go to Zebulon.
Sprat. Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runner like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Mother load of loot. Plenty to get me back in the Sprat race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly and no ointment. I could just sit tight.
This high stress since
Clean up
Horizon
all these
Point.
supplies, hunt the crabbles
Something's
out.
here.
Or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
Protectorate wasp. Okay, well, come back to that wasp later. Possible rear entrance.
Niles.
Howdy, Zeb. You look... well.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Zeb, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
Ah, yes. The same commander who nobly ordered you to leave your colleague to perish under rubble.
I know it, Commander. We all did the best we could on that mission.
Perhaps my words were too pointed. It is difficult to erase the memory of how not. So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine. That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you have...
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that...
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Somehow the box was launched. Pharaoh and March are dead. The Protectorate are holding the others for interrogation, but a ship is inbound to take them off-world. To the Consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra? Fuck. I knew something was wrong. What have you got?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you.
Notice
should you
that.
be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exact.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets.
Good that we know a doctor then.
I'll answer what I can. If you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct and she was taken to be refreshed. The woman who returned was nigh unrecognizable. The injustice of it rattled me. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made our case. Stop there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me. Please respect.
Okay.
Do you always put your hands on other people's things?
Yeah, actually I do. Yeah. Appreciate you asking, though. That is considerate. Okay, now, I'm sort of curious. Okay. Okay, so that is the main quest. A place called Golden Ridge. Okay, where is that? Well, since I'm not exactly sure where the main quest is, and I think we're a little bit too low a level actually to be on the part of the main quest we're on, I think we're going to divert to some side quests for the time being. Okay, now then. Routine reconnaissance of rare field resources. Confirm the locations of certain rare resources throughout the island. And we still have the sabotage the facility thing, which I didn't quite figure out how to actually do. Let's circle back around to that since we're here. have the gas mask now, so presumably we can survive this. Or not. Okay, WTF.
Unidentified stimuli.
Oh, we're way back there. Okay. Okay, now, we're supposed to sabotage the facility, but how do we actually do that? Doesn't seem to be possible. Doesn't. Okay, how? Whoa. Barred and locked. I don't really see how it's possible to actually do this. If there's some other access to that room, I just don't see it. Maybe there's something down here? Oh. Okay, no, that's not a door. Nothing hiding back in the corners. Huh. Really don't understand how this is possible. Our mask will protect us from this, at least for a while. But it won't protect us from the stuff that we actually need to get past.
Outsider? First the attack, then there's a radiant. At this rate, we're never getting caught up.
Okay, let's try a bum rush. No. No, that does not work. Okay. Oops. different tactic. Interesting. Okay, another different tactic. Okay, this is every exploit turned on I basically currently have at my disposal. Okay, that works. Now, how are you actually supposed to do this? Door is barred shut. So the way in is definitely not through here. Well, how do you get there? I don't see it. I just don't see it. Okay, there is one other thing I saw when we first came in this place that I never explored. Let me see if I can find it again. There was... here? No. There was a hole in the ground that you could actually go down into. Where was that? Yeah, this one. Sniper cloak. I mean, evasion and combat sprint are nice, but the armor is pretty much non-existent. Hey! It fell through the ground! No fair. Okay, and this is obviously not where we wanted to go either. Unless, of course, this ends up wrapping around to be exactly where we need to go. Because you never know. It is sort of moving in that direction. Ah, there's where those are. Doesn't get us any closer to the sabotage. I don't know if we need more than one of those. But if it's possible to get more than one, we're going to pick up more than one. What's this thing? Oh, that's just a thing. Okay. No, nothing interesting there. Okay. way too high to get up. Okay, can't get up there. Huh. Well, I don't see it. I just don't see it. We've been up there before.
Outsider.
Prudence dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Get up there.
Outsider?
Huh. Well... too high up to continue our climb. I don't know. Alright. Moving on then. I officially do not see how it is possible to do that. If there is a way, it is beyond me. Just nothing there that helps at all. I wonder, do those explosives regenerate? And that's a mental reminder to turn off all the exploits. But part of the quest does bring us here. God, why is this so heavily mined up in the first place? I mean, this is really excessive. What is it? Ah, you can shoot the mines. Okay. I probably should have figured that. Nevertheless, though... I feel like there's like one plant in this whole area somewhere and we're supposed to find it. Which is kind of ridiculous. What? This is a pretty large search area. This would be the normal approach. This area here is part, but no, nothing there. And it's not going to be down the cliffside. This is the boundary of the search area here. Well, I don't see any real evidence to suggest any evidence to suggest that that plant is actually in this area. Okay, well, not sure what to do with that information. still seems to be wanting us to search here. So I'm not really sure how to move forward here.
Slow down. Schultz went where? Sakes alive. Schultz!
You see Gary anywhere?
No, he went off to...
Anyone got lamps on Schultz? Anyone? Floyd be damned. Sallying into the wire like that with nary a wish in her pocket? Did I not make clear our orders to hold?
I'm afraid there's more. Bad news, Commander. She also...
Would it be done her more good? Seems Calamity has... You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving ear to my private discourse. Whatever your purpose, I feel a contractual obligation to warn you against setting a heel past this base. If you go any further, no Anti's forces are permitted beyond the forward position upon pain of Let the record state I could have handily managed routing the Protectorate myself.
Obviously not.
I was not hogtied by... We'll hold here until orders to advance. Was there anything else you wished to discuss? I'd thank you to affix some ballast to that name when you... Scrattles has been integral to this unit's success for years. Outsiders may see him as a toy, but we've bled alongside that stuffed Sprat. Schultz obviously knew the risks, and hoped he'd protect her through the minefield. I'll pardon your skepticism given your lack of acquaintance, and say only this. Ask not what Scrabbles achieves for us, but what we can achieve with him.
That is a seriously weak JFK reference. Find Scrabbles. I confirmed the location of the hapless Lephoria by the automated... Okay, yeah, but not here. Ah, okay. So Scrabbles is around here somewhere. Let's just do that real quick, seeing as we're kind of running out of time in this week's episode.
Take a look at the forces they've been struggling. Wait. Some aren't dead yet.
Decomposition rate 12 to 20%.
Didn't really need to know that. Let's just say they're dead or very slowly dying, shall we?
Black jacket. Shocks. Ah, got a new recipe. Okay. seeing anything in the way of toys. Well, I don't know. I'm really not a fan of games that do this kind of nonsense, where they just give you a big ass area and say, okay, good luck. Really, really don't like playing that kind of game. It's, as you can see, it's a huge waste of freaking time. Just give me a goddamn quest marker and let me go. Nope, I just don't see it. Just don't see it. Okay, well, I give up. I have no further patience for that nonsense, so I think we're going to end the quest here, and end the video here, and we will circle back around next time and see if we can do a little research and more directly find out where that's located. Until then, I'm Alan. This has been The Outer Worlds 2. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Okay, quick addendum. Here he is. Right next to a guy that I'm certain we looted before. And we definitely would have seen this highlighted. So, not sure how we missed that, but yeah, there it is. Okay.